on who to take on as a bowler when you get to bowl, show some more intent, get an odd boundary here and there. Just like that, smashed through the covers, but there is protection in the deep. Now with left-hand combination, it is going to work in their favour if they can plan accordingly. If they can just look to rotate strike at the moment, put pressure on the fielders. Nobody wants to keep running from here to there, from the point to point region. Also, the bowler has to change every time there is a change in the strike. He'll have to come over or around the breezy.
Big shot there. Angle the ball into the left-hander. Persistent on that shout. Shiju Sam believes that he's comfortable for saying, nope, it's not out. We'll have a relook here.
Yeah, felt like it was going through the line and missing the stumps. A big appeal, and you could see that Ravi was not happy with that appeal, and they both had Shiju Sam intervened and said, let's just cool it down, gentlemen.
Well within the rights of a bowler to appeal. Every bowler has their own style. Maybe Millen is a little extra persistent. 30 overs gone, 112 for 5.
हेलो साथीहरु, अन्य वेबसाइटबाट हाम्रो लाइभ हेर्दै हुनुहुन्छ भने हाम्रो मुख्य वेबसाइट युनो टिभीबाट हेरिदिनुस् न है। ल मलाई पनि सपोर्ट गर्न ल युनो टिभी सर्च गरेर हाम्रो वेबसाइटमा आएर हेरिदिनुस् है साथीहरु। ल एकचोटि भिजिट गरिदिनुस् है। हाम्रो मुख्य वेबसाइट हो। तपाईहरु एप्समा वा अन्य वेबसाइटमा हेर्दै हुनुहुन्छ भने हाम्रो मुख्य वेबसाइट युनो टिभी सर्च गरेर आउनुस् है अनि मज्जाले हेर्नुस् है साथीहरु। ल थ्यांक यू।
Shubham Ranjane has been brought into attack, giving a little break to Saurabh Netravalkar. Bowled 7 overs. He's done exceptionally well for his side today. He's gone wicketless for sure, but just 13 runs and 2 maidens. An economy that he can be extremely proud of. 1.85. Okay, wait out. There's going to be a little change again. So, Shubham Ranjane cannot bowl. He was out for a little longer than what's expected. So, he'll have to wait for his chance. So, a little change in. Have to wait for his chance. Meanwhile, the captain will have to replan, restructure, and he brings in Harmeet Singh from the pavilion end. And the alertness of the umpires here.
Yeah, spin now. Oh, they're appealing. He's not even looking at the umpire. And there goes the finger. Akbar Ali raises the dreaded finger, and Gulshan Jha's inning comes to an end. Another setback for Nepal. The all-rounder departs. Wicket number 6 down.
This one was going away from the left-hander. Went for that big swing. And Akbar Ali raising his finger. No batter was ever happy that when an umpire raises his finger. But Gulshan Jha is exceptionally unhappy. 3 of 14, and Nepal lose the 6th. Zompal Kami will come in. And look at the turn of events. It was supposed to be Shubham Ranjane was supposed
263 is also going to join that record. We spoke about how Nepal has struggled here in this stadium, the Dubai International Stadium, especially with run chases. That continues to be the case even today. Not everything is over until it's over. Dipinder Singh Airi is still out there. Sompal Kami can bat. Karan Casey can bat as well. So they've got depth in their batting, Nepal, but seems like it's going to be very, very difficult from here on for them to win this game. 149 more needed.
This is an edge that'll get them runs. Good pickup just inside the boundary line. Mind you, it was a spinner who was bowling and an edge that has gone all the way to the boundary line. This tells you how quick these spinners bowl in today's time and age. The game of cricket has changed so much. Spinners bowl quicker ones, and the fast bowlers are bowling the slower ones.
Some runs in this over for Nepal after 31 overs. 118 for 6.
Milind Kumar to continue. A single to start off with. 144 required. The required run rate now has gone over 7.5 to 7.65. Now it's getting more and more difficult for this Nepal side to try and make a game out of this. Till one point in time, it looked like it was in control, but they have been losing wickets consistently. And if they keep losing wickets in the same fashion, it will be over before it should be.
These two can bat now. It's not about the ability more than anything else. It's about being able to counter-attack and plan, and mentally are you capable enough to put on a fight. That is the real crux of the matter. That's hit in the gap by Dipendra Singh Airi. They're coming, oh no, they're coming back for the second, I thought, for a moment, but rightly sent back. Just a single.
Yeah, that's sensible. There was never a second in that. And there's no requirement for a risky run which could cause more trouble than benefit. Nepal find themselves in all sorts of trouble. And if there's someone who can actually dig them out, is this man on strike, Dipendra Singh Airi. Single to end the over. 1, 2, 3 for 6 in 32. Okay, so now comes in Shubham Ranjane. He's scheduled to come in the previous over, but not to be so. A single on the first ball. The idea over here for USA is to keep maintaining this consistent pressure, not bowl any looseners. If they can pick wickets, why not? Because the effective pressure will make the batters do some errors. Will be a dot ball. Sompal Kami, 6 of 6, 19 of 37 for Dipendra Singh. Ranjane on his debut has picked up 2 wickets. Just conceded 15 runs in 6.2. That economy is just phenomenal.
That has been a great outing for him, isn't it? First with the bat, he showed what he is capable of. And then with the ball coming into bowl, getting wickets and not giving away a lot many runs. So yes, that has been a debut worth remembering for Ranjane. For Nepal, it is the problem has been their bowling, the death bowling, and we'll talk about that. 91 runs in the last 10 overs. Neil, that was or could be the difference in this game for Nepal, that death bowling.
Well, you're absolutely right. One must credit the application of the USA batters. They knew that 220, 230 will be a subpar total. To take the game beyond the reach of Nepal, they had to not just get those runs on board, but also put in a psychological barrier in their minds for which they, at least one or two of them, had to go all guns blazing, and that's the role that Milind Kumar played today. The platform was set for him, took it deep, and then the cherry on the top of the cake was Harmeet Singh. 2 sixes, striking at around 300. Scored 16 of 6 deliveries.
Yeah, and if you look at that 70 that Milind Kumar made, he made them of 50 deliveries. So it was not as if it was a very quick fire innings of 30 balls or 35 balls that he got those 70. He took some time, and then in the end he played his shots. He played those ram shots. He played the scoop and played some really good shots straight down the ground using his feet. So it was a very well-paced innings and well-planned innings from Milind Kumar. 33 overs bowled, 128 for 6.
Milind Kumar. Okay, now these are streaky runs. Going for that big sweep wide outside off. No connection. Got the boot. The ball went running towards the deep third. Couple of runs added to the total. Dipendra Singh. 22 of 41 on strike. Straight to Monang Patel. .130 for 6 and 33.2. Monang has done well with his field changes. A fantastic piece of fielding on his own bowling. Monang has done well with his bowling changes. Kept the batters guessing. Never let any bowler bowl long spells. Nothing more than 3 overs on the go. Barring Shubham Ranjane, who bowled a longish spell. Apart from him, literally everyone came in short bursts of 2 overs, 3 overs. Saurabh Netrawalkar at the top bowled 2 overs, then was given a little break, change of ends, came in to bowl another 2. So when you make those quick changes, you keep the batter guessing. A, the batter doesn't know what is going to come up next as far as the next bowler is concerned. B, even if the bowler has bowled 2 overs back to back, the batter hasn't been able to settle in, and even once they settle in, there is a change that's coming up. 34 overs gone, 131 for 6. Ranjane. Very simple, straightforward bowling. Not a lot of drama. He's not supremely quick. He's not trying to bounce you off. He's bowling those tight lines and lengths. A typical test match line, test match length, outside off stump. A hard length to pick. And early on gets the movement. And now he still continues to bowl those lengths, from where on if you have to hit, you have to take that charge, but you can't do that because the wicketkeeper is standing up.
Yeah, he's bowled really well, and like you pointed out, it's not something that is out of the box. He's just doing his basics right, bowling at a certain length and persisting with that line and length, and asking and inviting the batter to do something different. If he wants to score runs, I'm going to bowl at that good length. If you have to score runs, you have to do something out of your comfort zone. Again, just that hard length, and with the field placement right, you know where you're bowling, so you know where you're expecting the batter to hit the ball. So he's got two fielders on the offside behind square. There's a short third and a backward point, and there's a short fine leg and a short cover in Monank, the captain. So very simple approach, basic planning, and great execution from Shubham Ranjane. And you're right, with the wicketkeeper up to the stumps, there's not much you can do but just try and hit the ball from where you are. You can't use your feet, you can't come down the track, can't come close to the ball, and that makes it even more difficult to score runs.
How's the scoreboard pressure of 130 required of 93 deliveries? Shubham Ranjane has almost tied weights to the batter's feet. Stop moving when he comes to bowl. 135 for 6 in 34.4. Four deliveries, 4 runs conceded, including a wide.
Tucked away off the pads to take a run. Between these two, it's a good partnership, I would say. They've not lost wickets for some time now, Nepal. And Sompal Kami scoring at a run a ball 10, Dipendra Singh Airi on 24. He's hit 6 sixes, Dipendra Singh Airi, in international cricket. So nothing is impossible for him. So that equation is not something that Nepal will be worried about. It's about building partnerships and taking the game as deep as possible. Another 15 overs to go. 136 for 6.
Harmeet Singh to come in from the far end, the 3-1-1 end. He's picked up 2 wickets, conceded 24 on the 6 that he's bowled. Shot fine leg in position, direct hit. Could have done the damage, but not to be so. The ball went straight to the fielder there, who picked it up and fired it straight to the wicket keeper, Saurabh Netravalkar. If was it directed, maybe there could have been half a chance.
Yeah, good running between the two. Dipendra Singh Airi and Sompal Kami. Oh, taken soft dismissal. Sompal Kami has hit that straight back to Harmeet Singh. And what a way to be walking back to the dugout. Soft dismissal. And Harmeet Singh celebrates. Wicket number 7 down.
Oh yeah, just trying to play it on the left of Harmeet ended up playing a little straighter. Fairly simple catch. And the third wicket for Harmeet Singh. Nepal slipping away in this game. Karan Casey will be the new man in for Nepal. 138 for 7. Slip in place for Harmeet Singh. Can he wipe off the tail? Does he have the skills to do that? Because mind you, it's a different skill set altogether to pick wickets and a completely different skill set to pick up the tail. Sometimes the lower order batters tend to be more rigid in giving their wicket. They try and put literally everything they've got in front of the wickets to ensure that they do not get out. Who's in the hours to end the over? 36 gone, 138 for 7. It's going to be Shubham Ranjane. I like the faith and the trust that's been shown by Monang Patel in this debutant. His bowling is 9th. Awake in mid-wicket area, just a single.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he bowls the full quota of 10 overs. The way he's bowled today, he definitely warrants a full quota of 10, has been miserly in his spell and has got 2 wickets as well. New batter in Karan Casey. He's come out to bat and he's won games for Nepal, like we mentioned in the first innings as well. Won them an ODI game in 2018, a 50 over format. Came into bat lower down the innings and scored runs, crucial runs. Karan Casey. This is a different ball game altogether now. 9 runs and over needed from here on the board. It will be a miracle if they can get there.
Nine and over. You can make that happen for an over, 2 overs, maybe 3 with a boundary like that. But to keep doing it for every single over for 14 overs, that's asking for a bit too much.
Now that's a good shot there. Just punching it through covers and the ball reaches the ropes in no time. Very well done by Dipendra Singh Airi. Just pushes that in. Yeah, 9 and over for 14 overs. It's almost like a T20 game, but you don't have enough wickets in hand as well. Just 3 wickets left. So these two will have to do the heavy lifting now from here on.
145 for 7 and 36.4. 7 runs of this over. Requirement of 9 per over. Maybe this over is on track. Can they get a surplus in this one? Dot ball.
Yeah, Karan Casey, he's got a 50 to his name in the ODI format. Highest score of 65. He'll have to get close to that highest score of his. If not over it. But the good news is that he strikes at 90. So he is a busy cricketer. He likes to score runs quickly. Whatever score he gets, he'll score in less time. And that is what is needed from here on. If Karan Casey can give good company to Dipendra Singh Iyer, they still have an outside chance. I would still want to believe with Dipendra Singh Iyer out there that they just might be able to pull it off if they can put some pressure on the bowlers. Good over this from Shubham Ranjane. Although there was a boundary in it, he stuck to his plans and bowled some really tight lines and lengths. 37 bowled, 146 for 7.
Harmeet Singh to continue. What I like about the approach of the USA bowlers is that they're fielding on their own bowling. Harmeet on that occasion ran a few yards to his wrong side, put in a dive, stopped the ball, ensured that the batters don't cross over for a single. They want Karan Casey to be on strike so that they can keep consistently putting pressure, and the pressure has ensured that Karan Casey succumbs onto the pads, and umpire Shiju Sam raises his finger. This is absolutely straightforward on the middle stump. Karan Casey is out.
Yeah, just that impact was in line. There was some turn slower in the air, so he managed to get some grip off the surface, and the ball was crashing into the stump. So Karan Casey will have to depart. 2 for him. Nepal in trouble now. Big trouble. 146 for 8.
Sandeep Lamichhane on strike, while Harmeet Singh is on a verge of a fifer. 4 wickets he's already picked up. Up in the air, chance! Will he pick up his fifer? Yes, he does. Yes, he does. And he celebrates in his own unique fashion. Sandeep Lamichhane is out, and Harmeet Singh gets a fifer on in the very first game here in this series. What an incredible day for him. He came in on a surface which was not really supporting the spinners, but a very good catch ensured that the fifer was in his pocket.
Well, Sandeep Lamichhane decided no time to waste. Let's just go after the bowlers. He came out, first ball itself, looking to go big, and he perishes. Out for a golden duck. And USA are just 1 wicket away from victory in this first game, and you can see the crowd walking out of the stadium. They've lost hope. Some of them have, some of them haven't, as the score reads 9 wickets down, 146 for 9.
Harmeet Singh on a hat-trick. It's Lalit Rajbanshi, and the skipper has ensured that every person is in the catching position. Oh, he didn't move his bat. What has happened here? There are giggles, there are laughters, and Harmeet Singh doesn't get a hat-trick, but the field hasn't changed. Looking to finish this off right here, right now. Will be a dot ball, last ball to come. What a day for Harmeet Singh. Picks up a fifer. 2 slips in position. Last ball of the over. Pushed it towards a slip. Will be a dot ball to end the over. A super successful over. A double wicket maiden comes to an end. Harmeet Singh, what a splendid over have you bowled. Fifer for him. 38 overs gone, 146 for 9. Rushal will be brought back into the attack. Done well in his first spell. 5 overs, 29 runs, and picked up a wicket. Edged! No slip for him. And the crowd still cheering for everything that's happening in favour of Nepal.
Well, this is what we really enjoy about the fans, isn't it? This is why fans are fans, because no matter what the result, they're always backing you and backing you with unconditional love, and that is what Nepal fans stand for. They are just too good. No matter what the result, they're always backing their players. That's a beautiful shot from Dipendra Singh Irie. In the gap, along the ground, and gets 4 runs.
Well, yeah, runs coming in. He's not giving up on the fight. He wants to push up for as far as he can, to take it as deep as he can. .2 overs gone. 152 for 9. 111 of 70. That equation always would favour the bowling side, especially when 9 wickets have already fallen. It would be extremely rare if the result would be other way. And the ghosts of Dubai International Cricket Stadium will keep haunting
It will have to be another day for Nepal where they chase a target of more than 200. 204 was the target that they've chased here, the highest. But last three games, they haven't been able to chase targets. So it has not been a very lucky ground for Nepal. And it's the same for UAE as well. They too seem to, for some reason, struggle at this ground. They've got some brilliant record in ICC Academy, the Sharjah Stadium, in Abu Dhabi as well. But when it comes to Dubai International Stadium, UAE too don't boast a very good record, especially in T20s. I think they've played 8 or 9 and they've only won one game of T20 at this ground.
Well, the one that I remember was against New Zealand. They beat New Zealand at this very venue. 3-match T20I series. Second T20I. UAE beating New Zealand.
That's the only win that they have in T20Is. But yeah, for Nepal, they'll have to wait for maybe their next game to get that record straight. And, well, I think the credit has to go to USA batters, the way they batted first in that first few overs, in that first session, the first hour or so. That was a very difficult phase. And then in the death, the way Milind Kumar came out and scored runs, that was something that just shifted momentum in favor of USA going into the second innings. They always had a good, formidable score on the board, 263. And it's proving out to be a little too many for Nepal at the moment. 155 for 9. Well, the Ring of Fire, we were discussing about this earlier today. The lights are on at the Dubai International Stadium. A very unique light setting. There's no poles for the floodlights. They're all on that rim, which is also called as the Ring of Fire. Harmeet is on fire. 5 wickets for him. 26 runs conceded in his 8 overs. Has been a brilliant outing for him with the ball. Can he make it 6? His best bowling figures, clearly, for Harmeet. 5 wickets. Prior to this, it was 3 wickets. And he'll make it 6. It's been signalled as a wide, but he'll get a wicket. Stumping effected. And wicket number 6 for Harmeet Singh. And that's the end of the proceedings. End of the game. Darted this one down the leg side and great glove work results in wicket number 6 for Harmeet. His best bowling figures in one-day international cricket. And with that, USA win the game by 106 runs. Huge margin in this ODI format, and that will do a world of good, not only in terms of points, because that is definitely in their kitty. That's certain that they'll get those 2 points, but also they'll be very happy with the increase in the net run rate because of that margin. 106 runs is a big margin, and USA